the one thing that you have to remember is that if you feel a certain way, then there's a whole whack of other people that are feeling the same way, but they're unable to speak up for whatever reason. This is something that I have learnt repeatedly over and over and over again, is that, think about yourself as if not who, or if not me, then who. And I think that's like the important message often, is to think about who's going to take a stand, who's going to actually do something, who's going to actually, pursue the thing that you think is right, because nobody's going to do it, right? And if you don't do that, if you don't take a stand, if you don't do the thing that you think is right, then nobody is going to do it. And I've just, seen that so many times, just in my experience with the Reciprocity Project so far, is, if it's not me, then who is going to do it? And there's a lot of people that, it blows my mind. The number of people that sort of feel the way that I feel, and since I've started speaking openly, all these people come out of the woodwork that I'm like, wow, geez, I never would have thought. And I just want you to sort of recognize that despite the fact that you might feel like alone or you're the only one, everybody else feels like that. And you just have to start doing it. And once you start doing it and living your own life, I think people find it inherently interesting, or not just interesting, but they sort of resonate with where you're coming from, and they understand the humanistic stories. I think that's the thing, is that we're all humans, right? And we all have the same ideas, to some degree, I guess. But to think that I'm fundamentally different than somebody else seems like a big assumption to me. Maybe that's the case, but that would be bizarre in my eyes, given that we have similar biologies. So I just, I just want to raise that and let you know that, if you feel a certain way, just start talking and being open about that. Be okay with it, with how you feel. I think we need to remember that everybody else feels the exact same way. And it's not until you actually start openly pursuing something and doing something that it actually gets done. And there's a whole bunch of people. It's this giant stalemate often. The way that I sort of view this is, everybody recognizes that there's a problem, and nobody's willing to do anything. And once you stick your neck out, then you better damn well actually get the thing done. But at least you're the only one that actually did it, right? And actually tried to do this thing, and everybody else is sitting there on the sidelines trying to sort of address it. But just remember that whenever you go about your life. If not you, then who, right? That's the ultimate story, is that everybody is afraid to do something, and everybody recognizes a problem, and there's kind of like a collective action problem, I guess, where people recognize there's an issue and they'll just never pursue that particular thing. They'll step over it, however way. I don't think anything in this world is. This is where I kind of see, in entrepreneurship, people talk about, in the entrepreneurship literature, people talk about entrepreneurs recognizing ideas, but I don't think or recognizing problems and opportunities. I don't think that's what actually happens. I think things are just far too simple. I think everybody sees the issues, everybody sees the problems. And it's a great big stalemate. And nobody wants to address it and do anything about it. So, just remember that. If not you, then who? All right, take care. Bye.